Brooms and Bettis Beyond the Forecast, weeknights 8 Eastern on the Weather Channel.
Good morning, everyone. Nature's wrath bears down on the East Coast. We're talking about a nor'easter, and it's not going anywhere. The seas are angry, churning up waves and sending them crashing onto shore. Beach erosion is a big concern, along with flooding. Meteorologist Mike Seidel is tracking the situation in Ocean City, Maryland. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning, Dow. We've got all those factors this morning, and winds are still gusting up to nearly 40 miles an hour from this nor'easter. We'll check Sky Tracker and give you the weekend forecast for the mid-Atlantic beaches coming up. Kelly?
Hey, Mike, we're also tracking showers and storms here in the desert southwest. We actually had some dangerous flooding in parts of Utah and Arizona. Still more storms are in the forecast. We'll let you know what that flooding threat is who that flooding threat is going to be occurring to. All right, here's what else is happening on Weekend View.
A town stripped of its residents and its identity by flooding. The Weather Channel takes you there. Plus, weekend warriors, listen up. Handyman Danny Lipford has tips on painting your home just like a pro.
In just a little while, I'll share with you some more painting tips to make your next project go very smoothly.
Plus the food, the fans, and yes, the football. The college football forecast coming up on Weekend View. Good morning. Thanks for tuning in to Weekend View on this Saturday morning. I'm Dow Vu. We're tracking some developing weather for you. Bill Keneally's off today. Meteorologist Carl Parker is filling in. He has our first look at your weather FX. Good morning, Carl, and welcome to the mornings.
Good morning. We are watching this area of low pressure that is cut off from the main flow, so it's not going anywhere anytime soon. It's producing a lot of rain and a lot of wind along the coast. It is a real mess here in the mid-Atlantic region. Now let's take you down and show you what's going on in southeastern Virginia. This is very troubling right in here, and I'll tell you why. You see that area of rain right there? You're talking about rainfall rates of 1 to 2 inches per hour, but the axis is not moving, and for that reason there is going to be tremendously heavy rain in this area. Flash flood warnings are up in a couple of counties here in Dinwiddie and Surrey counties. There will be many more. Flash flooding is going to be a huge concern along 64 and all the way to the west towards 95 as well. That's a big concern here this morning. Again, there are the flash flood warnings right there. And on top of that, we've got a lot of wind too. Winds now coming into Norfolk gusting to 45 miles an hour, and the same problems exist farther up the coast as well. Down.
Carl, not a good way to start off our weekend. Well, we've been showing you this nasty nor'easter on the maps, but now let's take you into the action. Meteorologist Mike Seidel is live in Ocean City, Maryland. And Mike, at some points you've been beating around there in that wind. You've been there for a couple of days. How is it this morning?
Well, the wind hasn't changed a whole lot this morning, Dow. Still sustained up in the 25 to 30 mile an hour range with gusts up to around 40. We're kind of protected here. We're just on the west side of the dune line here in the berm. We're going to show you the beach, or what's left of the beach, coming up in about a half an hour at 7:30 Eastern, because we've got another high tide due in the next hour, about 8 o'clock Eastern time here in Ocean City. And you'll notice that the beach, which we showed you yesterday, is not there. It's all underwater. So tides are running anywhere from 2 to 3 feet above average. As far as the rainfall goes, check out Sky Tracker. Now, so far in the Ocean City area, we've had about 2 1/3 inches of rain. Right now it's dry here. It's just a windy, cloudy, cool morning with temperatures in the upper 50s to around 60. Few showers up in Kent County, Delaware, between Dover and Wilmington, and some more rain down across the eastern shore of Virginia. The heavy rain that Carl showed you, again, is well to our south. We're not expecting any of that here, but we will have some passing showers this morning with the winds continuing to blow in from the east and northeast. Those winds will begin to subside later today and tonight. As far as rainfall goes, it was a soaking wet day here in Ocean City. Whether you're on the highway, Coastal Highway, Baltimore Avenue, or out on the beaches with the fishermen, a lot of surf action. We had waves running and still running upwards of 10 to 11 to 12 feet, and that certainly kicked into beach erosion during high tide. The rip currents are dangerous, but again, with this kind of weather, very few people even venture out on the beach and get close to the water. Now, this story has certainly legs inland. Let's take you to Richmond, Virginia, an area well known for flooding this past summer with Alberto. But look at the rainfall that came down in Richmond. So far, you've had just a hair under 3 inches. Some areas in southeastern Virginia have had over 5, even 6 inches of rain. As we just showed you on the radar, some of those counties under flash flood warnings. That will continue to be an issue. In the meantime, today, kind of an improving day later on. Still a lot of wind. Breezy tonight. Dow tomorrow, partly cloudy, less wind, maybe 10 to 15 miles an hour. Temperatures around 70. So about a 50-50 weekend if you don't count Friday.
At least
Dow.
we got to get through today. Thank you very much, Mike and Kelly. That area is taking a beating.